This is another vlog by Casimir. I made another song. I'm gonna do it for free. Just a little song on the guitar. I'm gonna do it for free. I'm gonna put the phone somewhere where it can be seen. Isn't that perfect? Isn't that perfect? Isn't that perfect? This is perfect. I don't know if it's tuned correctly, but I'm just gonna do it. There we go. You cannot deny whenever you leave the house that I can find another wife. You can always hide the fire. I just want to see peace and harmony so you can be forever there. Me and we will be forever. It was not really the text that I had earlier. Let me try to tune the guitar and find the text back. Because of course on camera I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know what the camera does. It causes a little bit. I don't know why that is. But this is my tuning method. See, it's a new. There has to be the same tone. If you want to know how to tune a guitar, it's the 5th fret, top snare, and then the one below. Should be the same tone. Okay, so. About the same tone. Now the 2nd snare and the one below, again on the 5th fret. So you're holding your finger now. First I hold it on the that one, now the 2nd one, and then I string the 2nd one and the 3rd one. It's about the same. I'm just gonna leave it, it doesn't have to be perfect. Now, still 5th fret, finger on the 3rd string, and then you strike the 3rd string and the one below. Same thing. Should be the same tone, so you adjust the hair. And now there's an exception here. Now it's on the 4th fret. The 4th string is on the 4th fret. You strike the 4th string and the one below. See? So it's still pretty good. The tuning is still pretty good. And now the exception is gone. The 5th string, again on the 5th fret, strike the 5th string and the one below. Okay, that's about right. Let me find the text back and set the text back. I'm just going to put it on the 4th fret and I'm going to play the song again for you. Okay. You cannot deny whenever you leave the house that I can find another wife. You can hide the fire inside, 'cause I just wanna see peace and harmony so you can keep them company. And you and me will be forever. let me see. A minute ago, a minute ago, before the camera played the song and it went a little better, I gotta say, I'm being pretty honest about that. Of course, the camera makes me a little bit more nervous and shy, and right now I'm talking and I have absolutely no idea what I should say next. I'm wearing this. This was a gift, and I want to wear it outside, but not with a mouth cap on. Because I just don't want to do that. I can wear it outside, and sometimes also not. Of course, I have freedom with that too. But I like it. I think I like it, and I can just only say one thing. And no matter what happens for me in the future, I would like to be one day a farmer. And that doesn't matter how you see it. It doesn't matter if you see how. It doesn't matter how you see that. Just that kind of activity. That is, just all I'm gonna say. Like maybe in the future I will will make money because of right now I have this apartment and I need to pay the rent every month. And I think after what happened to me in my life, I think I deserve this apartment, and I am happy with this apartment. It's new, it's bare, I'm the first inhabitant of this apartment. There's just no history to it, and just given my life history, I think I deserve to live here for a while. So there will be, I will have to be making money also to live here in Metro Manila and BGC, especially. I will probably be making more money in the future, and all I gotta say is that one day my dream is to get rid of that and be a farmer and not care about any money or anything like that, So yeah, I just have to say that as well. That is just something. That there's something interesting here. Orange have been grown since ancient time and originated in Southeast Asia. It is believed that Christopher Columbus was the first to bring orange seeds to America during his second voyage to the region in 1493. I'm not gonna make commercial, but it's just an interesting fact that I saw on the package. I really meant what I said. Like, I would love to be a farmer, and even when no matter how just physical and really, I want that one day. And yeah, so that is it. It's already 8 minutes 56, so I am going to make this a vlog. What else do I have to say? What else do I have to say? I have nothing else to say. I have nothing else to say, really. I just absolutely have nothing else to say. I just prayed, so I'm not so tense or something. Like I'm not so angry, or as you can see, like I'm talking pretty relaxed here, and looking at my face now, I see like this is a little bit lower than this. I don't know if I had a stroke in my life one time or not, but it's also not always like that. No, but it's actually do this, I do this, and then see, and it's also not always like that. Now it's like that, yeah. You know, so little joke, but it's now. This is just really just. Yeah, I just gonna go. I'm always just. When I go outside, that's true. Like lately, when I go outside, I just freak out. I just freak out. Like it seems even that this thing here. Now I'm gonna put it on again. I just want to say that maybe it's also the time between. Anyway, so I just freak out when I go outside lately. So I should probably be wearing this thing, like this hat, or I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I should probably be wearing this. And that might keep me a little bit more relaxed, you know. Gewoon like, of course, like just relax. I just want to relax. See, now my eyebrows are good, like from this angle. It's just I'm gonna have a weird face. Gewoon does this look good? Like really, does this look good, or do I look scary? So I need to shave a little bit, and said I'm vain. Like I'm not that vain. Like look, I know I can be beautiful and ugly like anyone. Like I don't believe. First of all, I don't believe in the whole American sense of you're beautiful and ugly. Actually, like this really just your feeling and your everything. You're out something. Your output. Your inner output to the world. Gewoon look. Yeah, that is just. It's not. I don't like these terms. Also, you know, poor and rich. These terms, beautiful and ugly. All these terms. Like, yeah, good. I don't. I need to end this vlog one day, but I want to say that I came up. I had like a huge fight yesterday again with a woman, and I hurt her because yeah, look, and to that respect, I also want to say something about government. Government is very, very dangerous. And then anyway, with the woman, like after that, I played the song. I came out of nowhere, came up with that song, and I think it's a beautiful song. Like I think it's a beautiful song, like that I came up with. I mean, that's maybe I'm autistic, like autistic people are you can say that, like there is this autistic savant in the world, and he can make drawings from cities and landscapes and just like remember what he saw. He can fly with a helicopter over the city, and just when the helicopter is down and they let him draw, he can draw exactly what he saw, like with his memory, photographic memory, and he can draw it too. Beautiful. It's a black guy. It doesn't matter. And autistic savant, human photograph drawing thing. Then you will find it on YouTube. Human photograph drawing, autistic savant, and you will find it. And if you see a black guy, it's him. And he was also like yeah, it's really amazing. Like on camera, he could talk a little bit, you know. Yeah, it's really amazing because people say that to him, and it's amazing, and it is amazing. So he's allowed to say it. I don't. But I'm not saying my song is so amazing, but it's a good song. I think it's a good song. I like the melody. But what else? Oh yeah, government is dangerous because in personal relationships, people can abuse the fact that certain assertive measures, physical measures as well, are not allowed by the government, and people can abuse that to push and hurt each other personally and each other's honor deeper and deeper, until the person doesn't care anymore about the government and does even more dangerous things that he ought to do at first, if that makes sense. That happens with a lot of murderers, like like bullying and stuff as well. Like government, these things are dangerous. It's just dangerous. Like you cannot push, you cannot hurt each other personally and use each other and hurt each other very deeply personally and disgrace each other's honor. Knowing the fact that they cannot do anything because the government is there. Like you cannot do anything, even though you're already so mad that you could kill me. Like you can go further and further and hurt each other further and further with the safety net of the government. Anyway, so that was just a thought I had yesterday as well. That it's pretty dangerous. I've also it doesn't matter if people hurt me or if I let them hurt me. It doesn't matter, but hurt me or let me treat like an underdog or something. And that is in the West. That is true, but also not true. Like I probably also can say turn it around. Like it's probably my behavior, like they did that. Like it doesn't matter, but it was definitely, these are things are definitely Western. I can definitely see a division line between behaviors in the West and behaviors in the Muslim world. I was once in Morocco. That was at the time that I was still playing live poker tournaments every now and then around the world. I took the opportunity when I could qualify to go somewhere to another country for a poker tournament. I took that opportunity because that is an experience to travel to a country you've never been before and to play that tournament, and it's usually it never really worked out that much, but I didn't cash in Morocco either, but as in I didn't win in the tournament in Morocco either. Anyway, I was staying in Morocco in a 5-star resort, Massagan in I don't know. Anyway, there was a little town nearby, El Jadida, and one time I took a taxi from the resort to El Jadida, and it was just a difference, of course, and I just saw how the people lived in there. Like there were little boys gaining wood for the families and that, and I saw people like putting an arm on each other's back for like with brothership and love, and that stuff I never saw in Holland where I lived, or in the West. That stuff you would never see in the West. So as what I'm saying is that I think these very hurtful things that happen in the West, are just dangerous, and also with governments involved. Like I don't like violence and also blood for blood. Look, I don't like that shit either, of course, but I want to be peaceful. I don't want any violence in my life, technically. I don't want to hate. I want to love, feel relaxed, be chill, and have purpose, be useful for society and for others, and also be connected. Just be useful and be connected, and work on some, have a positive influence to the world, and be good, and just feel good and make others feel good, and have positive influence to the world. And that's why I was talking about wanting to be a farmer. I think that would make me the most happy. Ultimately, like I have a cool app ID, and I think that can also do good. But yeah, I think that will make me most happy. Because it is very simple. You're producing food enough for yourself and your family. But if you have a wife and kids, or wives and kids, gewoon, it doesn't matter. Like have enough for that, and enough for others. Like that would really. I think that would make me happy. Gewoon, I'm a little bit stuck up here, and I'm not that happy. But yeah, I am not that happy. But yeah, because I'm in this society basically. Like because I'm right now in these farmlands, or right now in BGC, and Metro Manila as well. Even though it's different, I can actually feel way more relaxed in outside of BGC as well. Like BGC is really, the Western Anyway, I can go on and on and talking, and probably everyone zapped out. Doesn't matter. Gewoon, hi, you're the only one still watching. Hi, gewoon, really, gewoon, fuck you, man. Go away. Just kidding, man. I love you. I have no idea who you are. Gewoon, see, it doesn't matter. Fuck you. That's an American thing. You shouldn't take it personally. If you take, gewoon, I want to love. I want to be a farmer, and you're welcome. You're welcome to help me farm, or you can have my food and that kind of stuff. So that's how I want to live at one point, and I really mean that. That's it deep within me. This is really deep within me. Okay, I am not perfect in terms of loving. Like it's very difficult for me. That's just very difficult for me. But I think that will help me. And